to do in game that was quest related, like a mission, like a larger mission, because a lot of these sub factions have quests, but because I have a sub faction already, I can't pick it. So sometimes it won't let me do it. But apparently this talisman collection quest from Grandmaster Theron of the uh, Elvanor, I think, is the sub faction name. Um, I'm going to be kind of bouncing between watching a guide on this and looking at the locations listed there. Um, I don't really know if I'm going to be able to find all of them, but we're going to give it a shot. So I don't really know what I'm looking for. I am just looking for those talismans, and I'll be bringing my grunts along with me for this. So these are the lists of where it is: O6, F11, D14, G14, and somewhere in the passage. So the grunts will be fine in the passage. They don't get corruption, so they'll be all right. I'm just gonna write these down because I'm not gonna be able to have access to this screen all the time. So I have all of my stuff and equipment for this, basically. I'm gonna have to do this twice though if I want to get the Order of the Revelation and the Order of the Arcanum. So it's gonna be an interesting little mission. Okay, the volume is really high. I don't I don't know if that's coming through on the stream. Is it good? Okay, alright. So I gotta complete the sub-action quest. I like how those guys don't have separate portals for their sub-faction. Everything's together, which is cool. So these will be the sub-factions that I'm trying to get. I'll have to do this quest twice to get both of them. But it'll be a cool thing, you know? Okay. So I've added this little wall here of slightly crooked banners that I've hung to show which factions I'm a member of. More importantly, which faction I'm not a member of, because I'm not Stormhold. Um, I have every other faction. I have every other sub faction except for the um, the Elven Covenant, if I'm not mistaken. That's what that is. Because you look at my feats list, I have Felgarth. I have Elven Covenant finished. I have Vangul. I have Cold Embrace. It's Elvanor that I don't have. Elvanor is the one I don't have. So I want to unlock that. Yeah, I think once I do one sub-faction, I'll be able to unlock the other with feat points. But if not, I'm going to run through this a second time. I'm hoping these guys have recovered from our last mission where we ran around killing everything in sight. Yep, they're back. This guy's at full health. they had plenty of time to eat. All right. Let's get them following then. So they're the ones that need to level. Plus they're corrupted grunts, so they don't have to worry about corruption. The first place we're gonna have to go is M. Is the temple in O6? I don't know why I said M. So we're looking for O. O and 6, which could be here. Yeah, let's go there, huh? I don't have a map room or anything fancy. I'm just gonna try to run there, hopefully. So yeah. Just go traipsing out. I replaced all the glass out here because it was lagging my game. I couldn't actually get anywhere because the glass was causing me problems. I'm gonna keep running this way. So while I'm running over here, if anyone needs like a place to crash, if you join the server and you're like, oh wow, I made it to the Highlands and now I don't have a house, you know, I have a guest cottage up near the Northern Aqueduct map marker. Once you unlock that, I'm like right there. Uh, there's the merchant is at the Northern Aqueduct marker, and the guest cottage is right underneath the marker for the dam. So if you're in the area, stop by possibly. Uh, that guest house is open for anybody to use, like to AFK if you need to, and you're in the Yule area. Um, but I also have a guest house on this island that I'm running off of, and that one has a fully stocked refrigerator. It's got all sorts of stuff. So if you come by to visit and have to AFK unexpectedly, then you can use that too. Um, the Highlands Yule area house has a merchant that I stock usually that sells different things that you might find useful. Um, and the okay, whoa, and the one on this jungle-ish island, it has the fully stocked refrigerator, and it's a lot closer to where I actually spend most of my time in game. If anyone was wondering, I can't get up. Interesting. Tough to tell who I'm in combat with, right? Nice. They're starting to come into their damage abilities, which is nice. So I didn't mean to trigger that guy. He just kind of walked over, which was unfortunate, but we took out a Shira earlier today, so they've finally reached level 18. I'm hoping that the faction quest that we're gonna have to go on is gonna be what takes them to 20. Then I can station them around. I want to put one of them ideally like um, next to the Forge of Caldor or something like that. That would be really cool. One of them in front of the vault. I just found out that there's a Vangul vault that you can craft. It's the Vault of the Damned, which is cool. Um, I think that might look better than my big, large vault that I have, and I might be able to sell that instead of keeping it in inventory for no reason. Because if I can make the Vault of the Damned, then that would be really cool. So we're just going to continue on our little journey, and I think the temple that they're talking about, that's in O6. In order for a temple to be in O6, it would need to be... Let me just check this video real quick. I had the Elvanor video pulled up, and then I went to the Elven video. Okay, so it's somewhere in the temple, in a temple at O6. I'm just pulling that up for the text of what it says. Um, so we want to head over here, but we do have to be on this side. So we don't need to cross the water. We need to be over here. We might actually be able to work our way into the jungle if we can find a decent entrance point that's not the crevice over here. And as you can tell, these guys have very loud footsteps, so you're not going to get any sort of a stealth. You're not going to be able to sneak up on anyone with these guys in tow, but that's fine. I mean, it shouldn't really even be a mission at this point to sneak up on anyone because we don't have PvP on this server, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to keep running because they really easily took out that Kudo. I was doing a thing where I could harvest all the plants I saw, like for plant fiber, but since I've made the transition to using resource bundles, which are something that you can buy the ability to craft in this game, uh, by the mods from DM tools and stuff like that, so you don't have to worry about item stacking. That was something that was really cool that we can use now because uh, previously we'd had a lot of people on server asking about like when are we gonna get a vanilla mod like first stack mod or something like that because that would really help us out a lot. You know, we're sitting here with 10 to 12 boxes of stuff, and it would really help if we didn't have to deal with that. Yeah, they're not gonna take much to take out. These guys are pretty quick. So these are the corrupted grunts you can craft in the um, Frost Temple smithy. But if you have both the Elven Covenant and the Vangul factions, you can actually just you can craft your own imitations of the volcanic and frost temple forges instead of running there and doing all the stuff to get access to them. It's a lot easier to just make them at home, have them at the house, and then you can craft your onyx and chronoxium cores at your house instead of worrying about it. Okay, I was worried that one of them leveled and nobody else did. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dump out any meat that I have that I know that they don't eat. I have a ton of this at home. I don't need to bulk my inventory up like this. I need to put my helmet on. And I don't want to be encumbered when I do it. Alright, they're not going to follow me in here, I don't think. But it's worth a shot, you know. So I'm supposed to be in the temple. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a talisman. And I want to make sure I don't overlook it, because it could be in here somewhere. That whole room was designed very similarly to the temple of the Witch Queen. And I want to make sure that I don't miss it on the ground somewhere. I would think they would be defended, though. Hoping maybe one of my thralls will come in and help me. Just looking around to make sure it's not on the ground somewhere over here. Now normally it moves and will actually like do stuff, you know. I think attempting to summon my thralls in this area has caused them to bug out just a bit. Nice. Showed up just in time, didn't you? Okay, caught me by surprise there. Okay, I've done this before and gotten her stuck in the wall on the last hit, I think. So I wanna work her into the middle of the room. Not that big a deal. Alright. Looking for that talisman. Want to make sure we don't miss it, because you don't always have access to this area.
A loon whispered to me of your coming.
A loon? Okay, that's not the talisman, that's just something on the ground. I wanted to see if I could find it, but I guess not. Alright. Well, guess I'm dumb. Oh, okay. I think I've seen these before. I just didn't have the quest active. Okay, because I was like, found the Talisman of Power. Good. Okay, that's where we needed to go with it. Alright. That's what it looks like, too. I'm gonna go ahead and carve her up, too. I'm not... Oh, it did work. Okay. So we got to O6. Now we need to go to F11. This really shouldn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. I thought it was going to be a long stream, but maybe not. Dungeons can be a bit buggy when it comes to getting thralls to follow you in those areas. Because they're designed to challenge you, they don't really want you bringing a bunch of people. It's just part of the mechanic. Because usually you can only bring one thrall anyway, so when you try to bring more than one, sometimes better thralls is like, what do you mean? And they'll stack like they're doing now behind me. It's the beginnings of a problem. So the second talisman is going to be in the keep in F11. So we go to 11, we go to F. So we're looking for the black keep, which is right there. I was gonna say warp to Yule and then walk up to that. I feel like that would be easier. Easier way to kill everything. Because the walk around the mountainside can get confusing. And I know like I tend to get distracted by the meteors that I see in the area. Like I'll see star metal and start like hacking away at that and lose focus on what the whole point of this was. Wow, you guys are loud. Do you have enough food? Yeah, you'll be fine. Alright, so we're gonna walk up this way. Now, if we ran into any pigs on the way, boars, that would be great, because I think these guys do eat, yeah, they eat raw pork for agility. So I want them to have vitality more than anything. That's 3 vitality, yeah. I should be getting some exquisite meat to put in there if I were feeding them for a certain skill. But I think accuracy is important when you're that large. That's why I have them on human flesh. Plus I have so many units of it anyway that I'm not using for blood. These guys level at different stages because I put one of them down at a different time than I put the other 3. And I took it on like one mission. So it'll level like a second faster. So if you're seeing where I'm passing by right now, this is my base in Yule. Um, Build up onto that bridge. So right here is that merchant I was talking about earlier. If you want to stop by, but we're gonna have to take the scenic way around, I guess. And as I head north, you'll see what I mean with the guest cottage up here. I'm not taking the elevator because these guys won't let me. Even though it is a quick elevator, it just takes a lot to get in there, and I'd have to look up to see if it was even coming down. So I'd rather just walk up here and then climb the rest of the way. So you just kind of follow the torches and stuff, and it leads you to a little cottage and a little farm area, you know. Trying to gentrify the neighborhood a little bit, you know. Get your little cottage here. And anybody can open those doors, so it's not a problem. Small guest home. I guess maybe I should have made them gates instead of doors, because a lot of people might be like myself and have a larger thrall, like the servants or the pets that you get from the daughter of Ymir, or some other similar larger individual that won't fit in regular door space. So I might need to make that modification, but I don't know if you'd want to park those guys outside or in a stable, so I'm not really sure. Just 1 second, I'll be right back. And we're back after our short break. Finished that at lightning speed, didn't we? Building is not allowed here. I want to be as close as possible, but not too close. That's about it. It's about as close as we can get. I doubt I'm gonna die in this mission, but I could lose a thrall. So let's have the home command ready. start dashing up there, shall we? We got a couple Servants of Wraith in this area, so we gotta watch it too. Already attuned to that. Nice. Alright, you guys. You're pretty big. I don't really think a labyrinth is the place for you, but that's alright. Hopefully they'll make it through. Through the dungeon. I don't know why I'm running from those guys. It's not like they can really hurt me. And here come those Servants of Wraith. Nope, can't hang. Cannot hang. Okay. Let's make sure we get that blood gem. And then switch out for the cleaver. Because I do not need more ecto. Zynaris is here? Nice. I didn't know he was here. He's gonna be a tough time for these guys because they gotta get... Oh no, they got him. That was a word for nothing. That's fine. They got him. It's fine. Blood power gem. Cleaver. He refuses to give me anything. I think I have to use a skinning knife for him anyway. Alright. Continuing through the Black Keep, looking for that second talisman. So I'm not too worried about the corruption that I'm getting from those guys because I'm wearing my champion's armor. So anything that hits me that gives me corruption isn't really going to be a source of concern for me because I have armor that regularly removes corruption. One of these. I think it might be the boots. I'm not sure. Boots are encumbrance. Let's just take a second and check real quick, huh? The helmet removes bleeds, right? Yep. The chest piece removes poisons. Gloves don't do anything. They just do grit. The leggings remove corruption. And the boots remove crippling, I think. Yes. So you got bleeds, poisons, corruption, and cripple that are removed with this set of armor. If you wanted to be fancy, you could get your Godbreaker stuff on. But I don't really need all of the stuff that involves because you have to have a rusted set And the rest of the set does its own stuff. It's just a journey step to read all those. That's why I did that. There's another way up here. Let's just take all that. Yep. Alright. This is where we need to go. Ooh. It's fine. Oh. Let's go ahead and repair those since I have the thick leather. Is that too much? It is. Okay. Okay, let's do a heaviest first. And then let's get brute force to carry some of this. This is the start of the maze that I'm going through to find the second talisman for the Elvanor Subfaction quest. So this, if you're just joining me on Twitch, that's what we're doing. Oh good, they all came in. This is great. This is going to be a cakewalk with them all here. This is great. I just have to know which way I'm going. Which I don't. Luckily there are a lot of ways to turn around in here, and if they aren't, I can always just go /home/return. I don't think I'm supposed to go down here. We want to go up, I think. That's the goal. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope. That wasn't even the big guy, and I ran like a chicken. I guess that's fine. Alright, here we are. At the start of it. I feel like you gotta do these doors first for some reason. Not going in there. There's nothing in there. Nope. On Sipta there was a... There he is. On Sipta there was a shield that you could carry that had a lantern slot. And I got that shield, but I never figured out how to put a lantern into the thing because of the resources that we had available at the time. For some reason I feel like you have to go into these. I think it's something you need to read, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, we went this way. As soon as these guys hit 20, I'm going to get smaller thralls to come with me, because these guys are too big for this dungeon. I think this is it. Bit of a maze here, but it's fine. Yeah. Up. That's what we want. We want up. If I get dogpile because you guys didn't do your job. I guess they are the right size for this dungeon. Look at how high the ceilings just so happen to be right here. I'll take that. Okay, here we go. Let's go this way first. Ancient key required. Okay. Maybe not. Just one shot at the dude. I don't even know how much damage they did because it's just... And there's another one? Nice. Because I can almost just hide under their leg. Like yikes. Okay, they're over there. Let me go this way then. If I need an ancient key. I don't always know how things work out in this dungeon. I'm not really sure. Let's go this way. What was that? No? Okay, nothing. Keeping an eye out here. Found the ancient key. Interesting, I've been through here before. Okay, ancient key required, right? And we're going up. Or we were going up. Sometimes it's just, you can barely squeeze through these guys. Here we go. Okay, there's that second talisman. Where's this guy creeping along? Yeah, you're gonna want to get next to him to do that. What magic thing? I hate that. Nice. Took him out. I'm gonna see if I can't use the blood magic thing. Didn't work. Okay, that's fine. We tried. Alright. I find when you get like in situations like this running around trying to find the talismans doesn't make sense. So we got that one. We got that one. Now it is time for us to find the third one in the temple at D14. We're already at 11. So D14 would be around here in the temple of D14. Temple of Frost probably. Which is perfect because there's a warp to that on this server. Let's do it. Gotta take that other command out. Okay. Corrupted Grunts versus Frost Giants. Let's see how that pair up goes. Or mashup or pairing.
Throne, not a forge. You're gonna look left and right.
Okay. Obviously I'm using Ragnarok videos to tell me where to go exactly, so I'm not wasting my time because I've done this entire dungeon by myself before, and it was not fun. Just wanted to get that for posterity. This is about to be really funny. Or really upsetting. Okay, yeah, no. Of course I'm encumbered. We're gonna put the backpack on. And get our inventory stuff back from brute, brute force. So it doesn't walk around with it. Gonna need this the entire time. I want to make sure, I have inventory to carry their loot, stuff that they have on their corpses, and so forth. There's really no reason to do this thing twice by yourself, especially when your thralls are the ones that need the experience, not you. That's gonna be a 5. Let's do this. Alright. These guys are well on their way to level. Like, we might be able to be like done with this side of the quest, leveling these guys up when we finish this dungeon. They're basically two-shotting them, which I find very interesting. Plus the fact that, like, they eat feral flesh. That's vitality to them. Okay, brute force. I'm gonna give you some. Actually, I can give some to everybody. It's your last level. It'll be the last hit point boost you experience. Last chance to get those bonus levels in. Bonus hit points, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. You're just a meat grinder, that's all. That's all they are. They're meat grinders. So I came up the stairs, so I'm gonna go up again. Watch the video about where to go and stuff. I kind of skip around because he tends to talk a lot. Found the talisman. Knowledge or wisdom. Encumbered again. These guys are max level. We gotta take out room near just to be completionists about it. I don't know if everybody leveled either. Let me get out of here. He's gonna. I don't have one for this. Nice. It's a lovely capstone of our third quest. Okay, the next one's the volcano, so I can go home. Previously, I'd been keeping the Inner Sanctum key, the key to the arena, and the War Master's key in inventory because I'd been farming for armor scraps, and I wanted to make sure I could just run through the dungeon and fighting everything that's in there to try to get the components of a key that I already had. So it didn't really make much sense to continue fighting through just to get those same 3 pieces of the same keys that I already built. So I figured I'd keep them in inventory to avoid having to do that. Just a little bit easier, you know. I still haven't found a use for these yet, the Rotten Devil's Bone Meal yet. Interesting. We're gonna have to place these guys down because they're struggling. Can I get over here? Yeah. Alright. I have several thralls in my yard. Several. But I think we already decided a position for them for the final placement. Alright, Fatality, you're max level. You don't need to go out anymore. If I can see the ground through your amigos. Nice. I don't even know who that was. Alright, face first, we'll put you by the door. We'll put you in front of this. Okay. Ham fist. Ham fist, you can go here. I want to give him space to move around. Alright, well now let's go back in and see what we can get rid of as far as inventory is concerned. I'm not too concerned about any of this food. We're going to the volcano, so I don't have to worry about keeping warm. If it spoils, it spoils. I really don't care. And that was the regular steel truncheon, not my eldritch one that I keep in inventory over here. So no worries. Hardened steel arrows can go away. Skull, yep. Okay. Let's put the cook away, because I'm not going to need them either. If I'm really impatient, I'll just come home. Alright, going to the volcano. I might bring 1 or 2 of the dogs over here with me. But usually it's a tight fit, so I'll have to check where we're going first. It's a little long-winded, but all right. So we're not going to the uh, not going into the well of Skelos necessarily. We're not volcanic forge. That's not our end goal. We're going into the well to that subterranean sort of inside the well of Skelos, so we can run to the birthing pens where you get one of the tomes for demonic um, attunement. I think, if I'm not mistaken, same guys there. So let's um, but I think I'm pretty confident that I can bring one of these guys. What are your stats? What's your 113? Okay, so it's not Pascale. It's gonna go this time. Who's a heavy hitter? Not this guy. His damage bonus is 166. He's got 14k health. Damage bonus 104. It's so weird because they do distinctly different ways of damage. I feel like I'm gonna bring Wreck-It with me. You be my main follower. I don't really need to bring anyone else. So Wreck-It, let's go. Looking for that third talisman of the volcano. Hierophant?
A pilgrim approaches, yes?
Nope. Oh, I had a pick I could clean up. But you know, that's not what we're here for. We'll do one. Right. One node, and then done. Let's get back on mission, shall we? And a hard boost. Where's my dog? They'll catch up. It's fine. It's fine. Wreck-It took a little damage, but that's fine. They have a tether they're not going to run past. It's fine. And I'll drink some water once we get onto that next level that I have to jump to. Just want to make sure I'm not wasting any time. Because this is number 4, and number 5 is going to be pretty intense, so I'm going to have to bring everybody for that one. That's why I only brought one thrall for this part. Yeah, so right there's a land bridge, which makes this whole process a lot easier. Thank you, Harborage, for building a land bridge, so I don't have to get my thralls absolutely deaded going here. If you travel upwards, you can see there's several servants of Wraith in the area. That's a weird fight. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. So it's a bit complicated getting to the birthing well or whatever they call it. I think it's that way. So we're gonna take this walkway down, I think. I am not here to waste time. Oof. I don't need any of that. Just gonna go to the right to avoid all those guys. This isn't the area we want to be in. Maybe it's this way. So a lot of this is story. It's like important for the... Hmm. Oh no, Wreck-It died. Where was he? Oh no, 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 no. Well, at least it was only the one. That was my best boy. I guess life imitates art, right? Okay, fight past the big sad. We got a mission to accomplish here. Birthing pins, yada yada, such and such as so and so. Stupid idiots. Okay. So. Birthing pins. We made it. This is the guy I was talking about.
Look out! It's that mad person again.
You can buy the attunement from him. I don't care. Alright, die. Okay. Uh... I didn't even need to bring him. That's what makes me so upset. It's the volcano. I mean, come on. I didn't even need to bring him. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get another dog. Wow. I absolutely hate this. Yeah, die. Alright. I may have already gone too far. Yep. Talisman of Intellect, right there. What kind of person puts a grilled steak in a chest? Alright, that's fine. Time for the passage. I hate this. I hate this. Alright, guys. Wreckett has passed away, so you guys are the only two from the old guard left. Your four brethren over there from the new guard are gonna have to take up the mantle of being the big boys. Okay? Alright. So yeah, this requires me going to the passage. And let's check on that and see where we need to go. So I can, if I'm lucky, I can just go right to it instead of fooling around with all the idiots. Alright. I feel like we've taken an appropriate amount of time to mourn Wreck-It. An appropriate amount of time for now since we're on a mission. I don't know what he was doing or where he was going, but I'm sure he was a good boy up until the end. Or girl. Or doggo. We got that piece of intellect, though. How about this for intellect? Don't bring your thralls into the volcano. Ugh. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's stupid, but it's fine. I only brought one of them. I didn't bring two or three. Because if I'd brought all three of them and they'd all died, I would have been like, what? No! But I have replicas of the volcanic and frost forges, so it shouldn't be too much work to get another couple of them crafted. I have extra heads. It's fine. I have two already actually made from the forges themselves, which is even better, you know? So there's two ways we can go about getting this last talisman, okay? You can either go to the passage up here, and I could hoof it from here to here, or I could go into the passage up north, somewhere over here. Now, from what I've seen of the directional videos, we want to go to the one up north. Um, so let me just pull up a map. Then y'all can seal. Okay. To the north of and down the cliff from that. So you want to head up here. So we could go to Yule and run around and get here. But yeah, I think that's going to be the closest warp we can do. Because we do want to start in a good place. I'm going to go by myself. May not be the best decision, but most of this is going to be swimming, so I won't have any help anyway. If I were smart, I could go place my spawn point in my house in Yule, but I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna try to make a run for it. I feel like doing this by myself would be a fitting tribute to Wreck-It, you know? Because he did not deserve that fate. So I have currently 6 Scourge Dogs, 4 Corrupted Van Ghouls, a Corrupted Mammoth, I think that's all the corrupted beings I have at the moment. I have a Devil Bear, but I haven't put him down yet. So it would be the Devil Bear Cub, 2 Scourge Hounds. And I have one more place to put something else to run with us. To level up to 20. We're just going to skillfully navigate right around that. Go ahead, try to follow me. Good luck. Can't reach me, can you? That's the beauty of the third dimension, in which my skeletal system allows me to operate. See, if I climbed up onto this ledge, they could run around. But, they're stupid, so they're gonna leave me alone. And I fell. I spoke too quickly. I could put some guards out here, that would be cool. But I feel like that would be emphasizing the fact that, like, this land belongs to me, you know? I want a guest cottage to be a little bit more nondescript. We just came up here. That's the thing that gets me, you know? We just came to get the Black Keep part of the mission. So you'd have to go from here to the volcano. It's weird that they laid it out like that, but I guess that's how they want to do it, so. I'm just going in the order that they were shown for the quest, so. Okay, so where we are currently is over here. We want to be north of this. So I'm probably going to have to swim across, which is a great test of the old face mask, if you will. There's a couple of shade iron thralls that like to populate this area, as I'm sure you probably already know. But we're gonna skip that. We're not gonna worry about them. I'm gonna die of thirst. Isn't that funny? Let's refill that water skin, shall we? Put on our bright, sunshiny, optimistic eyes. And with our strength vision and the ability to dive to unfathomable depths, we will continue to press onward towards the hellscape that we need to reach. It's not down here. I always just wanted to see what was down here, so that's what I'm doing. It'd be great if it were nighttime, but I'm sure it will be pretty soon. If you don't have the Elven Subfaction powers of the Dominion to make this mask, then you can find Riptide on one of the bosses in the unnamed city, and just use that and have it equipped like a sword in the water. We're gonna put that helmet back on. Having a tough time seeing there. Are bright near it. Oh, is there a sign? Oh, that's weird. That's a weird location for something that's not a sign. Maybe there's one coming, I don't know. I feel like this is the staircase, though. This is exactly where I need to be. I don't care. Okay, so that's not real water. Good to know. Hmm. So on Red Church, they had torches that would show you which way to go, left and right. Um, if I had the ability to fly while doing this, I could do that instead and move a little bit quicker. But since I have to swim everywhere, this is fine. I don't, uh, I wasn't like trying to find those plague creatures or anything on those stairs. So I was just like, nah, not even gonna bother. Now I don't exactly know where I'm going, so let me double check. Mm, I could have sworn one of those was trapped. Interesting. Because the guide I saw went right through the middle. Maybe I'm just too tall with this shield, which I can't equip it in the water, so there's no way for me to take it off my back either. That's the way we came in. Alright. Okay, let's get that breath meter off the Am I even allowed to climb in here? Nope. Especially 0 stamina. Now if I had some tea to drink, I could probably get my stamina back up, but I'm not gonna bother because that little girl up there scares me. It's really creepy. It's probably been made even more creepy since I've been there. So we're going down. We've got the rib cage. We've got the temple. Let's turn to the right and we see the face. I actually probably could switch this out and do this instead, just to see a bit better, but it is a little bit, yeah, of a problem. So, ribcage, temple. Ooh, is that a person? Borgle. You can talk to this person? Oh, he requires water magic. I was wondering why my hands are just doing the grabby motion. That's a fascinating addition. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, ribcage, temple, face. That'll be cool. I wonder if the daughters of Dagon or children of Dagon function like they should once you get water magic. That would be fascinating if they did. Like an interesting little thing that you get to add to your repertoire. Bane of the Dead? Bane of the Cursed. Hmm. So I know you need to be Stormcaller to be able to read that. Yeah, we're gonna screenshot that for later. Not that I actually even need to do that, but that's fine. Okay, can't go that way. I heard something about going over, but I'm not sure how I was supposed to accomplish that with the ceiling being as high as it is. Do I go back? Interesting. Okay. I've gone the wrong way. Apologies if anyone was trying to follow this doing doing the potions, because I am taking a year to get where I need to go. You're not supposed to go in there, apparently. You're supposed to go this way. So, face left this. I recommend getting that breathing night vision mask before you go here, because trying to keep track of potions and watch your breath and not die is a lot. I like how he says just stick to the wall, but he doesn't say which wall. Like you would have needed to stick to the right wall to get through those two rock formations, but you would need to stick to the left wall in order to find this little opening. But he doesn't say which one to stick to. And some of those rooms are open areas where the right is far different from the left. Okay, so according to this guide, you go to the archways, you find the stone path, and you take that L sort of shape around. And this is the back side of the witch's mouth there. right here, which is why it's important to do that. This may be one of those cases where you can only get one subfaction at a time because the Elvanor subfaction is left to the mechanics of the game instead of the purchase of a token. But I don't know. I doubt highly that's going to be the case. But I think I'm done here. Okay. So I'm going to go to the marketplace. Let me make sure the stream's still working. Yeah, okay. I usually hide how it looks from me. Okay. So this is the marketplace. You can buy a bunch of stuff here. Apparently, the Elvanor subfaction was just recently added, which is why I don't have a token I can buy for it from the vendor. Okay. I forgot about the cooldown. There's a marketplace warp cooldown I forgot about. Um, yeah, so you can only warp like once every 10 minutes. I hope that wasn't too deafening. Oh yeah, never mind. My game audio is muted. Or system audio for that matter. But I have obtained all 5 of these talismans. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go home. And then we'll wait it out and then do the warp. But that's the way to complete the Subfaction quest. I mean, I think that's all the information you would probably need at this point. These are the guys. I think I've bought these. I came into the game with Cold Embrace, so that's why that's what's in the upper left corner of the screen, as far as my faction is concerned. But I purchased access to these other factions and sub-factions through the vendor with the tokens. Um, this is probably going to be the only one that won't have a second sub-faction. I doubt highly that I can get both, because it was just added. That mechanic might not be there. Um, the only way I know of to join multiple is to do um, the token purchase way. But I guess you could probably complete the subfaction quest and do one. It would seem logical that it would work, but I don't know if that's the case. But I'm gonna have to sit around here for 8 to 10 minutes waiting for the ability to warp to the faction room. Let's stop that. That gets irritating after a minute, but I can spend this time, I think, looking into my ability to get the vault and see what that weapon. So let's do that. Brief from the make sure wisely, so I'm not just sitting here AFKing. These are all the banners that I can make. Fancy bed. What? Okay, I don't have the foggiest idea of how to craft a flat rock. I mean, is that going to be in the forestry bench? No, I guess it is. I need two different rocks. I need flat, large, and flat spiky, I think. Or large spiky. Let's get a look at that vault, huh? Two flat large and one large spiky. Two flat large. Of course, we got plenty of those. Just wait for those to craft. And while it does, we can put our silver coins back. Took a bit of work to get those. Don't want to lose track of them. We really just need the one large spiky, and then we'll be ready to craft that vault. It might actually fit better with the decor that we currently have. One large spiky. I'm going to move him over here. He doesn't need to be right there. Face first, you can move out the way. Return that to inventory. If I'm lucky, this will be the perfect size. Actually, we don't need to give that, do we? Okay, look at that. It's crafting away, huh? Nice. So we'll take that, we'll put it into the hot bar. I'm gonna have to make more chromium metal bars, but that's okay. We should have all the ingredients of the stuff we need right here. Let's see how large this vault is. I hope it's not too big. Oh, this is nice. It's like a mini vault. I might actually be able to use that space for something else. It's definitely smaller. That's good. That's good. Let's run under here and do it. Okay, so we made the vault. Now we can probably do the warp to the faction room. So we've got all of our talismans. Let's give it a shot. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth.
Excellent. Your service to the Order will not be forgotten. Now, you have a choice to make. You can choose to specialize within the aspect of elemental magic and take on the role of Magister of Elvanor. Your second option will be to become a Magus of the Arcane Arts. However, I must warn you that Arcane is difficult to master, and it may cost you dearly. Once you make your choice, it will be final. Choose wisely.
Okay, Revelation or... Yep. Order of Revelation or Order of Arcanum. I don't know how you're supposed to tell which one is which. It's not labeled. Pretty sure this is the arcane side and this is the Order of Revelation. I feel like this is more of an elemental thing. Because you got your earth and fire and stuff. We're gonna see. So I got the token for that. Is it gonna let me run over here and get the token for this? Yes! So we managed to claim the token for both the arcane. Okay, let me update the chat. Okay, got both our tokens. Let me eat something real quick. Oh, do I have to? I have to be out of the menu to consume food. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna try the Order of Revelation first.
So, arcane it is. While you will have many teachers throughout your journey,
We've
I will
already joined.
supervise all important events. As a magus, it is up to you now to protect the Order with your life. The Cold Embrace is continuing their pursuit of terror, and they've begun striking against some of our sacred temples. They must be stopped. Go forth and restore a balance to this world.
Order of Revelation. Okay. Well,
Welcome to the Order of Elvanor.
well, we can't do the Subfaction quest twice, apparently. According to, contrary to what I was thinking we could do. Yeah, I went with the Order of Revelation because I don't have arcane magic, so it kind of didn't make sense for me to take that one. Um, Order of Elvanor. There's the Mega stuff. Dawnbreaker. Mega Staff. A Pet Drake. Summon Panther Familiar. Statue of Theron. Order of Revelation Magus gets all those. Which I could do now, but I'm not going to. I hope maybe they'll have a chance to get it added in. I'm not sure that they'll be able to, though. Which is fine. You know, I don't have to have everything. It would be nice, but it's kind of contrary to my expectations. I haven't joined Stormhold yet. Maybe I'll do that just to laugh at them, you know? Just to get into their faction room to see what that's like. That's the Elvanor. This is the Elven Covenant. I want to see if there's plants in here, like I think there are. Yeah. Let's do some harvesting. Alright. I guess this will make a nice peaceful end to the stream of Elvanor Subfaction. My attempt at getting all 8 of the subfactions so far that I've seen in game. I'm sure there are Stormhold ones, but we don't talk about Stormhold, and I'm not gonna bother. I don't think I'm not gonna bother joining Stormhold because it's just kind of. I mean, what do they have to offer? You know, like I might watch their video later, but it's gonna be something I do off stream. So there's no need to get into it now. Maybe they have a really awesome pet or something, you know. But we'll see. And if so, that'll be the next stream. I do want to find out what that weapon thing was. There was one servant of Wraith feat that I learned that I can't find in my feat list. And it's a Stormcaller thing. I have to see. A lot of these are just... It's a Dawnbreaker. Lorekeeper staff. Alright. I think it's time to do some organizing. Housekeeping stuff, you know? When I go back, not what I want. That'll be it for everything organized in my loot, and then do some figure out what the servants